What's going on, guys? So this is a night shave, and what are we using tonight? Well, I'm sure by the title you already know what we're using, but Proraso, old classic. Also using the pre-shave. Pre-shave is currently on. You know, the pre-shave is mentholated. I don't think it's as mentholated though as, say, the PAA cube. I think the cube is much more mentholated, but you know, that's just my opinion. My face can also concur. So, and then for the aftershave, Proraso post-shave balm. So really, I don't know if Proraso ever made a razor. I don't know, that's something I should probably look up. But I don't know if they ever made a razor, but I know that they've made some brushes. So it's not like a full-on Proraso only shave, but you know, close enough. Soap, aftershave, and pre-shave. I think we've covered the software. It's just the hardware that we're lacking. So hope everybody is having a good start to the week. I don't know. I'm feeling like I might be coming down with something. I don't want to say that because, like, at this point in time, that's not really something that's just like, oh, okay, you might be getting sick. You know, I feel like at this point in time, it's like much more than that. It's like, oh, you might have COVID, which I hope not. But we'll be using the gym razor that I have. It's a single edge, for those of you that are not familiar with the gym style razors. They're very old. I mean, you know, I think 40s, 50s, 60s, in that range. And in my opinion, from the one that I own, they shave very well. I have no issues with mine whatsoever. It shaves exceedingly well for how old it is, and just kind of shows you how well things were made once upon a time. There was no manufactured what is it called? Obsolescence. Like nowadays. So, quick story. This is the same blade I've used in it twice. I think last time I used this in the gym, it tugged a little bit. I really don't remember. I should have gone and watched the video. Anyways, I'm going to use it regardless, just to see. If it tugs, I have a straight around here I could use, so no big deal. So that's the razor in there. I kind of smudged the cap there. Whatever, I can clean it. So, talking about planned obsolescence, I can actually shave with my glasses on. That's cool. Our dryer. About a month ago at this point, went on the fritz and just completely stopped working. Completely stopped working. Like, it had dried. The clothes that were in it shut off when it was complete. And then we loaded a new batch, tried to turn it on, no go. Got the multimeter out, checked, everything was good. Breaker wasn't popped, obviously. So I was like, what the heck is going on? Now, luckily, my father-in-law was coming down the following week to see the baby. And my father-in-law just so happens to be an appliance repairman. He actually worked for GE for 20 some odd years, repairing appliances. So he came, and it was they have two thermostats. One of the thermostats were was burned out or whatever. It needed to be replaced. And for safety reasons, whenever the thermostat goes out, the machine doesn't turn on at all. Which, you know, I guess is great because it avoids houses being burned down, you know. So I have no issue with that. But what I have an issue with is how he had to take the entire machine apart. Take the entire machine apart to get to the burned out thermostat, which tells me one thing. The engineers and the manufacturer of that product knew that was a weak link and placed it at the very, very back of the machine behind every single nut, bolt, every single thing on that. Oh, wow, this thing was really cold. Whew. Did that on purpose. Why? Because you're going to pay a GE technician to come out and fix it, which costs, I don't know, they probably charge, I think, $120 an hour. And it definitely took him 2 hours, 3 hours, so. You're going to pay to replace that part and the labor, or you're going to go buy a new one for almost the same price. They got you by the you-know-whats. And luckily, like I said, he actually purchased the part. I didn't have to know out of pocket. I mean, some beer, you know, but no out of pocket other than that. And yeah, he bought the part, replaced it, a couple hours. Bada bing, bada boom, done. Same thing with vehicles now. Manufactured obsolescence. My 2004, mentioned a couple of videos ago in one of the driving vlogs, absolutely no issues. I have a buddy who drives a Honda, and this isn't a Honda shtick or anything. I think Hondas are great vehicles. I think Hondas are very reliable. Hondas and Toyotas. But brand new, 2019. It had less than 20 miles on it whenever he drove it off the lot. A week later, transmission issues. Now, obviously that's all covered, no problem. But what if that popped up after his 3-year warranty or whatever, you know? Luckily it popped up before. But you get my point. Chevys. Same thing. My wife has a, well, at this point it's not new, but we purchased it new in 2015. And we've had a few issues with that. A year after we purchased it. All the way up until now, actually. Several months ago, well, I say several months ago, this was actually late last year. We actually took a trip to Texas to watch the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. This was around Christmas time. I think a little before. Took a trip to Texas to watch the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, and awesome, by the way. If you have a chance to go, definitely do it. But on the way back, check engine light comes on. I have an OBD2, which is like the little scanner. So if you were to go to O'Reilly's or AutoZone or whatever, they put that little scanner on the car. That's an OBD2 scanner. It kind of tells you, it picks up the error code, and then it tells you what that error code means for that specific make and model. And so I have one of those, checked it. And there's nothing that's really going to affect anything in the vehicle, so I'm not getting that replaced right off the bat. But again, just nonstop. Everything in today's age is made to fail. It's sad. It really is. When we look back at old stuff, you know, look back at old hardware and old this and old that. For instance, my parents, the same fridge. When I was 5 years old, they bought this fridge brand new. It's a Kenmore. The same fridge when I was 5, 6, 7, all the way through high school, all the way through everything. Grew up with this fridge. Guess what? They frickin' still have it, man. Still have it. From the 90s. Why? Because it was just a different time back then. It was just a different time. People cared about the products they made. It wasn't all about the bottom dollar. And don't get me wrong, the bottom dollar definitely, definitely matters. But when you're not making quality and you're just making quantity, it's just a matter of time before, So, anyways, all of that to say, I don't know exactly how old this is. It's like, mid-90s. 1940s to 60s, somewhere in there. But it still shaves excellently. So. Let's think of what else. Old trucks with catalytic converters, as opposed to everything that's new and electronic now. If an EMP ever went off, hopefully not, but if an EMP ever went off, people without catalytic converter vehicles, you are up a creek. Got a couple weepers under my neck here, which I said this was tugging last shave. It's definitely tugging now. It's not terrible by any means, and I'm gonna finish the shave with it, but it's definitely not the creme de la creme that I was hoping for as far as the blade goes. And I have like 99 blades left. I don't know why I just didn't pop another one in. I guess really I wanted to see if it was really not a good edge. And it's dulled for sure. So this will be going in the grave cemetery as soon as the shave's over. And I'll have to get another one, a new one, next shave. Good, we're good there, we're good there. Had a little bit of cleanup here. This is something I can't do with the straight razor. So I'm kind of like going across this way. You can't really get a freaking straight going that way, because you'll slit your jugular. I mean, that's worst case scenario, obviously, but best case is like you'll get a deep groove, deep cut inside. But with a DE, with a single edge, I could do this all day. No problem. It could be a little better, like I said, if the edge was sharper. But for what it is, it's good. All right, perfect. Neck actually feels very good, other than the little weeper I have there, which doesn't even look to be bleeding anymore. It's just kind of sitting there. I think there's an ingrown hair there. We're good. Nice. see, I've been uploading. At this point, I think I've uploaded 3. Let's see, what did I do? I did Saturday, Sunday, and today, Monday. So 3, whatever you want to call them, driving vlogs or whatever. At this point, that's what I've done. I don't know if I'll keep doing them, truthfully. I mean, they're super easy for me to do, but, you know. I feel like I may talk too much in them. Talk too much? What? But like, I feel like I say a lot of... But I guess I kind of do the same thing when I'm shaving. I don't know. Anyways. My 2 favorite balms. Well, this won't be my first. Proraso is not my first. But this is my second. So it goes kind of like in this order. It goes GOF Trumpers, then Proraso, and then my Pré de Provence, number 63. That's third. And then I think I have another one somewhere. Let me see. So yeah, it's GOF Trumpers. What is this? West Indian extract of limes. Then Proraso after that. Jesus. Bottle's okay, just the cap. And then, like I said, oh, that's what it is. You know what? No, this is the third. Sorry, I knew there was a fourth one. This is number 3. So GOF Trumpers, Proraso, Nivea Men's, and then this. Pré de Provence, number 63. Números, is it 70? No. Número 73? I don't know, anyways. That's French. I mean, what I'm saying is Spanish, although I think I'm saying 73, but that's not French. So, all right. Anyways, back to the thing. So, pre-shave, Proraso. Actual soap is Proraso. Aftershave, Proraso. Went with the gym razor. This is going to be the last use on this blade. I'm going to dry it. As you can see, 2 little things there. If it were still sharp, I'd put a third one, and the next use would be 4. But anyways, it's not sharp. So that's going to go inside of the blade bank, wherever that's at. I don't know where. Oh, here it is. Blade bank, aka Death to the Razor. And we went with the Escali, which I haven't used in quite some time. The Escali bore here. And yeah, just a very low end brush. That's why I don't really use it. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the chaos of the shave. God bless. See you next shave, guys.